I'm Mike Sullivan, and earlier today we had a golf lesson with one of our golf school members. His name is Kevin. Last week he shot his low round. He broke 100 for the first time, shooting 97. And today we're going to see if we can take a look at his golf swing and shave off a few more strokes. Okay, so we're here working today with Kevin. Kevin just broke 100 for the first time the other day, right? Shot 97.
97.
Good for you. And Pat Thomas here, one of our other instructors. And I just want to point out that these two guys are really tall. I'm not short, right? How tall are you?
6'6".
6'6"?
6'5".
See what I mean? I'm perfectly normal height, okay? All right, so Kevin has been, he's been playing here with us for less than a year, right? Working with us less than a year.
Yeah,
since July. And he and LaShawn, his significant other, come out with us for our golf classes and stuff. He had a great round of golf the other day. We figured we'd take a look at his golf swing, a look at his golf game. And so before we get going here, what we want to do is we want to make sure we have good alignment. Right, Pat?
Absolutely.
So we want to make sure that we know where we're going, because if you hit shots to a certain target, a lot of times people aren't aimed the right direction, right?
A lot.
And so we want to make sure that they're aimed up the right way. So Pat, let's go ahead and have you put those sticks down. I'm just going to talk about this a little bit. I've got the mic, so you're not going to be able to really hear anybody else here. So Pat's going to put one stick down in front of the ball, and he's lining that up with the red flag off in the distance. Yep. And then he's got another stick parallel to that first stick. Okay, so Kevin, when we look at these sticks here, this stick right here, this is our target line. Okay, and oftentimes when players are working with alignment sticks or clubs in front of them, they think of this stick as their target line. This is not correct. This is just parallel to it. So this is the stick we're going to aim our club face up, and this is the line that we want to aim at to hit our shot. Okay. So we're going to walk back actually behind the camera and take a look to make sure that stick is set down correctly. So Pat, maybe you can help him out with that. Take a look at that. So how are we looking there, guys?
Spot on.
Pretty good, right? Now see that other stick to the left of it, Kev?
Yes.
That stick may be a little bit too far to the left, right? Okay, go ahead, Pat. You can do that. So Pat's just going to get that one online. And Pat, I know he's really big and tall. Those sticks look kind of far apart. Like you may want to move that foot line a little closer to the target line. There we go. Let's see if those look parallel. Really good. All right, so now, Kevin, you can go ahead and get up there. I'm going to adjust this camera because it's not quite on our target line. Sorry, we're moving the camera around. Just going to level this out a little bit. Yep, all on video. Here we go. All right, so now we're in good shape. So Pat, can you help me out with the V1 with the iPad to get a couple of views of his swings here? So we just want to go ahead and have you take a few swings.
Okay.
And just hit a couple shots out towards that red flag. So look, if someone's watching me hit balls, I get nervous. If I have a video going, I get nervous. So you're allowed to be nervous.
Okay.
Especially since no matter how bad you hit it, this is going up.
All right.
All right?
All right.
Okay, fairly crisp, but off to the right. So Pat, let's go ahead and get a couple shots of him. Okay. Now can we go down the target line too, Pat? All right, good. So let's see what we got on video, okay, Kev?
Okay.
Okay, so we have Tiger Woods and we have Kevin. In case you didn't know, Tiger's on the right. Okay? All right. What do you notice here?
Looks like my left shoulder is a little bit further back. And his ball is set up a little further than mine.
You're right. So his ball position, that's what I was noticing.
Yeah.
So see his ball position where it is? It's more like in the center of his body.
Okay.
Yours is a little bit more back.
Okay.
These lines are supposed to be straight, but hey, you know, right? So why do you think his ball position is maybe a little forward of center and yours is a little bit back of center?
Is it because of the height difference?
No. So a lot of times when we see people do things in their setup, there's some sort of reason they're doing it, and they're incentivizing themselves for some reason to do it. So I want you to watch where Tiger Woods, where the lowest point of his golf swing is. So, you know, we swing the club in a circle, right?
Okay.
Let's see where the lowest point of his swing is. So did he hit the ball first or the ground first?
Ball first.
So the lowest point of his swing, so the club must have then descended because he hit the ground after the ball, right? So the lowest point of his swing was out here somewhere ahead of the center of his stance. Okay? So if his ball was back in his stance, he would catch that on a huge descend down, right?
Right.
And also when we swing the club, it swings around our body a little bit, so he would also catch it as the club is swinging out to the right.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes perfectly good sense.
Okay. So then when we look at what you got going on, uh-oh, got some grass, right?
Caught some grass before the ball.
And then it's coming up, right?
Right.
So the lowest point of your swing is back here more. So it would make sense that you'd figure out by playing a little bit of golf and hitting some balls that you'd start moving your ball more back in your stance. That would be the logical thing to do, even though you don't know you do it.
Okay.
Okay? If you look also at impact here, right, can you see which foot has more weight for Tiger, his left foot or his right foot? Like front foot or back foot for Tiger?
At point of impact, it's his front.
Yeah, he's got more weight in his front foot. How about you?
Looks like it's either about even or a little bit more towards my back.
It's pretty close to even, though.
Yeah.
It's not definite on his front like Tiger.
Right.
So one thing we want to do is we just want to start swinging, getting used to swinging the club with your weight moving more on your front side. Okay, so that's one thing that we want to do. Okay, we're going to look at down the target line now. Okay, so let's watch Adam Scott bring this club back. So does it make sense that he's going to swing his club on an arc that kind of matches up with his club shaft angle?
Yes.
Right. Right? That's about what you'd expect, right?
It's about perfect.
So why do you think it comes off of that arc right there, that line there? His shoulders are attached to his arms, which are holding the club, so that it comes up there a little bit.
Okay.
That seems logical, right? That's not quite a fair line. See where your club is?
Underneath.
Yeah, look where his. I'm going to go back to his now again. Okay, so he's going to be swinging the club roughly though on an arc that kind of matches up with where the club's going to be going. So as he creates momentum and makes that circle, he's got the club started in a way to stay on the same basic swing circle. Your swing is coming kind of back this way, so to get to the ball, what are you going to have to do? Probably something this way or under this way. You're going to have to make your circle more complicated.
Okay.
And we got momentum involved, so you'll be fighting momentum to some degree. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Also? Yeah, okay, all right. But we're going to start off with that ball position issue. So Pat, where does he want that stick to be, that club?
What club is it hit at?
Pitching wedge.
Pitch wedge in the center of your stance?
Yeah, about the middle. Right between your feet, yeah? Okay, let's get it so the club's a little teeny bit closer to your left foot than it is now. Okay, good. Good, all right. Now, let's get a quick shot of that. Here we go. There you go. Go ahead and just finish your setup there, Kevin. So now you can see that ball position is much more in the middle of your stance, especially when you rewatch this video, okay? All right. Now the fun part, all right? I want you to just take your left hand off the club, okay? I'm going to jump in here and actually help you out with this a little bit. Let me jump in here. I'm going to take your place.
Okay.
We're going to take our left hand off the club, just use our right hand, and I'm going to hold my right hand against my side. I'm going to make some little one-handed swing. So just step out of the way a little bit, just about like this. Guess where you think I want to brush that grass?
Just in front of the ball.
Just in front of the ball, yeah. And then after a while, we're going to hit a shot. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so first start off with a practice swing. Just in front of where the ball would be. Start brushing that grass there. A little more forward. So the more you get your weight kind of moving forward, right, the better that low end of the swing is going to move forward. Good. 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 Keep doing that. Good. I want to show you something here. Take a look, Pat. So this last one, I filmed it in slow motion, the super slow-mo mode, right? Watch your hand on the club head now. So can you see which foot has more weight on it?
Definitely the left foot.
Yep, and see your hand leading the club head. Right? That's what we were after right there. That's going to help you hit those solid shots. You know, we didn't put it on camera before, but earlier you were saying that you missed how?
2 ways, fat and thin.
And does it make sense how the club bottoming out too soon is going to make you hit fat by hitting the ground?
Absolutely.
And if you don't hit the ground, it's going to come up and hit it thin. So that's why we want to work on this. So once you feel comfortable, let's go ahead and hit a couple shots, okay? You feeling comfortable?
Yes, sir.
You know what? Because you're one of my favorites, we're going to use a tee.
All right.
How about it?
All right. Just one-handed shot.
Yep, just a little one-handed shot. Great. Okay, now there's something else that just happened there. What do you think happened, Pat? You know what happened.
What do I think happened?
Yeah, so can you grab the iPad again and get a shot of him?
Yeah.
Let's do it again. That was beautiful. Right down the target line, Pat.
Target line?
Yep, please. Give me one second. Let me set up that screen record for you too there, Pat. There you go. You can just hold it. All right, go ahead and get that shot. Go ahead.
With the ball?
Yep, take a good practice swing first. Good. See that practice swing? Good. All right, whenever you're ready. Beautiful. Beautiful. Did you see the little stripe on the ball?
Yeah.
It was like one line. Nice. Okay, so 2 things. You did much better with solid contact, especially after just the one-handed practice swings. So what happens is when we swing the club one-handed and you're only holding in one hand and you get that thing moving a little bit, well, what happens is you have to start to better use the momentum. It's harder for you to fight it, and you feel it if you're fighting it a little bit. So I want to show you something. Take your setup again with one hand, right? Go ahead and take that club back. Okay, that's how you were doing it. Keep going. Right? Ready? Now before you were kind of coming under this way, right? Hold it. Keep holding it. How does that feel?
Not too comfortable.
How does that feel?
A lot better.
It feels lighter and easy to manage.
Yeah.
And when you get up here, this is going to feel pretty good. And even for you, that's going to feel heavy.
Yeah.
Okay? So by practicing swinging with one hand, you're learning how to use momentum and swing the club instead of hit at the ball, right?
Okay.
And you're also going to be able to better guide and use that momentum to hit good shots. So it really helps you iron out a lot in your golf swing. Does that make sense?
Feels good.
Awesome. Now let's take a regular swing. Let's hit one. Good. Let's hit it. Good ball. Where's it going? Pretty straight too, right? So that would be a great thing to help you.
Okay.
The two things, definitely that ball position and that one-handed swing, feeling that momentum. It's amazing how many things you do right with going with one hand. And you'll start to develop that sense of using the centripetal force and the momentum the club creates to help you swing it better. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Great, thank you. Thank you, Pat.
Well, thanks for having me.
Very much, thank you. Great work.
All right, so I got both the swings up here right now.
There you go.
Let's hit this position here too.
See, you're already starting to curl that club underneath there, Kev.
Yeah.
That's why you were hitting them thin and fat. That's noticeable. So see where your hands are on the left-hand side? Awesome job. Yeah, that's much better. And, you know, you'll get even better than that too.
I'm going to get my alignment slicked out the truck and
Heck
work on
yeah,
that.
you got to know where you're going.
Absolutely.
Great job.
Thank
Awesome
you.
job.
Very good.
Good work.
Thank you.
Look out 80s.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.